Good day. Today we will tackle all about teaching reading in a second language situation. It is that all children have the unique ability to negotiate sentence in their native tongue. Thus, when they are ready to learn to read cultural language patterns that have already been set. Then the next, a sequential reading approach. The sequential reading approach, the content to be conveyed through the sequential reading approach is objective, tightly structured, and logically organized. Sequencing refers to the identification of components of a story, the beginning, middle, and end, and also the ability to retell the events with a given text in order in which they occurred. And also, it is the process an agent learns to classify documents into topics while reading the document sentences sequentially and learns to stop as soon as enough information was read for deciding.
Basal reading instruction. The Basal method assumes that reading is a development task which involves the acquisition of major skills. Each major skill is composed of many subskills which vary in complexity and therefore need to be introduced to the learner in a logical prescribed manner. Basal reading instruction uses effects that are written to teach the children by reading. This program has been specifically designed to teach skills that have been proven to be helpful in learning to read, such as phonemic awareness, fluency, vocabulary, and text comprehension. The Basal Reading Program includes stories of graded books ranging from small paperback pre-primers to increasingly long and difficult book up to grade 6 or 7. These come with accompanying workbooks, teachers' manuals, and testing materials. They contain reading selection and activities exercises designed to enhance specific skills such as word attack, vocabulary, and comprehension. Basal reading series are not the same. They differ in their teaching learning focus of instruction.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Joan Bismonte and I will tackle all about the whole word influence. What is whole word influence? Whole word influence, this is often referred to as the look and say method for teaching vocabulary. The word method involves instant identification of the whole word rather than subdividing the word into parts, analyzing each part, then saying the words. Like for example, when the teacher asks, "What does this word say?" shows the word ball with a picture of a ball, then the student will answer ball, not BALL, but ball. So it is a method of teaching reading by encouraging children to recognize the shapes of entire words rather than individual letters and their associated sounds. It is also called look and say method. The whole word approach teaches kids to read by sight and relies upon memorization via report exposure to the written form of a word paired with an image and audio.
Good afternoon. My name is Asnia Dader. I'm going to discuss is all about phonics and fluence. Phonics is a method for teaching people how to read and write an alphabetic language. It is doing by demonstrating the relationship between the sounds of the spoken language and the letter of groups. This make of use of letter-sound relationship as an aid to identifying the familiar words. Children learn to pronounce vowel consonants, and diphthongs. For examples, cat, where the letter C is pronounced and is read similar to the letter K. City, where the letter C is pronounced and it is read similar to the letter S. Pupils are taught to identify consonant cluster, which may be digraphs or blends. For example, paragraph, ger and fa are clusters. Ger consonant blend. Both letters are sounded. Fa consonant digraphs. Fa is sounded as one F. They also learn how to identify a simple or pure vowel and distinguish a vowel digraphs from a diphthong. For example, met, pure simple vowel, one letter, one sound. Meet, vowel digraph, two letters, one only one sound. Boy, diphthong, a combination of a pure vowel and a semi-vowel. The study of phonics also includes syllable and generalization and stress rule. For example, A. All syllables have vowel and sound. For example, pencil. B. When I said vowel appears in one syllable word, the final E is voiceless. For example, cake. C. If fruit has two syllables, the first syllable is usually stressed. For example, mother and table. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now we will discuss about linguistic influence. So, linguistic is the scientific study of human language. So, it includes its nature, structure, and the last one is development. So, the linguistic reading programs, however, focus only on narrow aspect of linguistic science. So, it is an instruction of regularity or of regular letter sound association through consistent spelling pattern. So, most words presented in reading are phonemic regular and fit for particular pattern. So, these ending sound patterns can use to form sentence and stories. For example, a cat on the mat. Dan's cat is on the mat. Not, look at the cat. Look at the cat, Dan said Nat. It's on my mat. So, with this kind of ending sound pattern, it can help the student learn through repeated exposure to word patterns. Even their teacher didn't teach the student the word, through this pattern, the student can generalize it and learn the word or sentence.
Good day everyone, my name is Christopher Brizuela and my topic is all about program and structure. It takes specific blocks of information and divide it into a small units or frames that organize for logical sequential learning. A frame may vary on length from the sentence to entire paragraph. Its length is determined by the particular content being presented. Each frame presents a small but meaningful piece of concept and allows the students to interact one or more with this content through answering question or supplying words complete sentence. Program materials are usually classified either linear or branching. In linear program, in this method, the subject will be divided into very small steps, which is called as a frame. These are the examples of linear program. Branching program. This process is repeated throughout the program, and students are exposed to differing amounts of materials depending upon errors made. So these are the examples of branching program. Students are asked certainly important questions and answers are given. The students who selects the correct response proceed to a new material, while he who chooses an incorrect response is directed to the proper remedial material. Explain his error and help him correct it. So this is the two positive factors of program instructions. Instantly feedback for the learners, immediately correction for an error.